Hi, we have here a Permobil F3 power chair, the newest style. This is the newest design. This is their new shroud and everything. This is an F3 with electric tilt, electric recline, electric feet. This chair has three functions, okay? I just mentioned those three functions. And this chair has 24 miles, so it was used for a couple of months. This is why it still looks brand new probably. So we'll cover all the other features as we go along. But all the features of the tilting, the recline, and the feet can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. With the switch box, it's quicker for me, so I'm going to start with the first one, which is the electric tilt. So the electric tilt is when the base right here goes back. So when this base goes back, it's going to take the leg, it's going to take the back, and you're tilting everything back. Just like if you're sitting in a chair and I tilted you back on the chair. This is called the electric tilt. The next function I'm going to show you, the electric feet or electric legs. These can be adjusted. So if you're 5 feet tall, 6 foot tall, 6'3", we can adjust the length of all these, okay? So if you needed some good circulation, you could have your feet way up in the air, which would be a little extreme, but I just want to show you from the extreme to, I'm going to go back down halfway. So you can see that even if you're tilted halfway down, you're still going to be able to get your feet higher than your body. So even right here, your feet are still higher than your body. Okay? So we're going to go all the way down. The next feature I'm going to show is called the electric recline. That's when the back right here, just this portion goes back by itself. This is called the electric recline. So if you were going to lay down in this chair and sleep, let's just see how far this is going to go. So this is your electric recline, and it's pretty much flat. As a matter of fact, it is flat. Okay, this is called your electric recline. I'm going to bring the recline back up, and I'm going to bring the legs back down at the same time. So I'm doing two functions at once here just to save time. By the way, if you're outside, make sure those feet stay up ahead of you. Don't put them under the chair. You want some clearance so you have between the floor and the foot plate in case you jammed them. You don't want to be doing that. So that one, luckily, the legs are up quite a bit because the person might have been a little bit short. So the feet has quite a bit of clearance. You should never have a problem with that. Okay. So right now we've covered the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. Let's look at the base on this chair. Beautiful base, beautiful blue color. 14-inch solid wheel. This is a front wheel drive. So what that means is all the weight of the chair, which is about 400 pounds by the way, and the weight of the user. So if you had a 200-pound person and a 400-pound, that's 600 pounds that's going to be transferred right here. So it gives you a little better traction outside. Okay. The suspension on these chairs, if you've watched my video, you're probably getting sick of hearing me, but they're phenomenal. You have a shock right here and you have another one here. So it's two of them on this side. There's two more on the opposite side. That's a total of 4 shocks, and they're adjustable depending how you want to ride the chair, okay? You have an anchor point inside the fork. This is where you would secure your chair to your lift or to your van if you're going to transport this chair. And you have another one inside the fender right here. So you have 4 anchor points to secure your chair to your lift. You've got a motor for each wheel has an independent motor. So right now, if I were to move this chair, I couldn't do it because it's in gear. But if I turn the power off, and the reason you turn the power off so you have no resistance. Power's off. You see the lever? Push it down, and there you go. You got to do both motors on both sides, and then you can roll it around. Very easy to roll. Don't forget, after you're done rolling it, put it back in gear. I get a lot of calls on these. Put it back in gear. And then when you put it back in gear, then you turn your power back on and it resets the computer. Okay? So far, so good. Let's look at the front of the chair. The seat on this chair is 18 by roughly 18. I'd like to keep this seat the way it is there. So if you're looking for a front wheel drive with tilt, recline, and legs, and the reason I'd like to keep it the way it is there, it has a really, really expensive, this is called a wing back cushion. What that means is the cushion doesn't stop right here. It keeps going all the way to your side. So when you're in this seat, you're well contoured. So This would accommodate anywhere all the way up to 200-pound person with no problem, you know, as long as they're, you know, 5'7" and up, because it's got real nice cushion on each side. Okay. You also have with this chair elbow. So if you're going to recline the seat, your arm's not going to fall off because you have elbow pad, which is another custom deal. This is like $1,000 addition to this seat right here. So with this chair, we'd like to keep it the way it is there for a person who's already fitted for this size, okay? The headrest is fully adjustable, as you can see. This is a front wheel drive, so if you have it in the house, this is the way it's going to turn in your house, okay? So if you can imagine this in your room, that's the room you'll need to turn it. Now, in the back of the chair, these are only reflectors, these are not lights. But right here, right on the top of this reflector, there's a button. I'm going to turn it off right now. I just turned the whole power off. When you get these chairs from us, always go in here and turn the power back on, and then you can go to the front and turn your power back up front, okay? These two cylinders right here, that's if you turn this, it tips the arm up, okay? You have a safety belt, which is all wrapped over here, which it should not be like that. It should not be wrapped here. It should be on your seat. So you do have a safety belt, and we're going to put it where it should be. When you charge this chair, you take your Permobil charger, plug it below the joystick, and as soon as the light goes to 100%, you're fully charged. The battery charger will stop charging once the batteries are full. So let's recap. We've got a Permobil here, F3. Oh, one more thing. There's a couple scratch on the fenders right here. I'm not ordering another fender for that. There's a couple, if you want to fix that, you can put a decal on there. Someone must have got under a table. The other fender's okay, but it's just a few scratches. That's the way it's going to be. So, chair has 25 miles, 24, 25 miles. It was used for a couple months, practically new. It's the F3, the newest style, front wheel drive, electric tilt, electric recline, electric feet, swing away joystick, flip up arms, safety belt, nice wingback, adjustable headrests, elbow pads. We'd like to keep this seat on this chair. We'd like to keep this back. Now we can make the bottom bigger and wider if you want. We'd like to keep this back on here because it's a real expensive back. We'd like to keep that on there. And the feet are adjustable. So if you're looking for a really nice power chair and you'd like to have a nice contoured wingback, this would be a nice one. So this is the Permobil F3 power chair. Top speed in this power chair is about 6 miles an hour, maybe a little bit faster. It stops automatically when you let go. We've had a little bit of rain today, so it's a real easy chair to drive. It responds very, very well. Has no problem in my wet grass. It's a really smooth, quiet power chair. So this is the Permobil F3 power chair. It has 25 miles, somewhere around there, with electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. Just a really, really nice power chair.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.